I'm an Otani fan, baby.
It's the pitching. If it's the pitching, who's the Dodgers' best pitcher right now?
Otani.
MLB の偉人マニー・ラミレス氏がポストシーズンの地区優勝シリーズ開始直前にポッドキャストに出演しました。ラミレス氏は MLB で通算555本の本塁打を打つレジェンドですが、2017年には日本の独立リーグに参戦したことでも知られる愛されキャラの人物です。なんと大谷の大ファンだと告白しました。訳しました。
Everything is good. You LA, baby. All the way.
Hey.
Mine is
what
back.
Do you mean LA?
What's up, AJ?
We all know that your favorite team was the White Sox you ever played for, okay? So let's change that. Let's take that LA hat off and put a White Sox hat on. That month
Hey,
and a
let me
half
tell you, I had a great
amazing.
time with you guys over there.
It was fun. We weren't very good, but we had a good time. I'll tell you that.
Especially that city. That city's nice, baby.
Not
That
Boston.
city
Manny,
gets you in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Manny, what about Boston? You watching and rooting for Boston in the playoffs?
I'm rooting a little bit about Boston, but I don't know. I'm taking LA all the way.
Okay, is that because of Manny Wood, or is that because you just like the Dodgers? I mean, because LA can get you in trouble now too.
I'm an Otani fan, baby. MVP.
Oh, okay.
Is he the best player ever?
As a two-way player, yes, but now as a hitter, I think Barry Bonds is the best I ever seen.
Okay, well then I want to ask you this: the best right-handed hitter you ever saw?
For my profession, I like Vladdy.
Really? Over Pujols? Or over yourself?
I like Pujols, but I used to love Vladdy because I don't know how he did it. He's always was ready for anything. You know, like I gotta play the counts, you know, to hit, but Vladdy was something special.
By the way, so I'll say this: when I was playing, I was catching. The right-handed hitters, there was only one because I was in the American League and we didn't do it. It was Manny. It was Manny because you were the one guy I was like, crap, Manny's almost up. How the hell are we going to get him out? From the time he was in
Cleveland,
you got me
out a lot of times.
Yeah, but that's because I was talking to you, so you would say crazy stuff, so I would say it back, and you weren't expecting it. That was the difference. But there was the one guy I was like, oh crap, here comes Manny. How? Because I knew in my mind you were trying to set me up, and I know you set guys up. You would take bad swings, and you'd be like, and he'd walk around. Oh, I can't hit that pitch. And
I can't hit that pitch tonight.
Whack! Oh, my right center, man. You were the best. I tell people all the time, you were the best I ever saw at setting dudes up. And I fell for it many a time. So for me, the best right-handed hitter I played against numerous times, I didn't get Pujols as much, was you, Manny Ramirez.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And by the way, I did try to hit like you a little bit. Because there's one thing that you did, and I tell people this. The way you load it up,
And the Dodgers have to get past the Phillies first, Manny, and the Phillies look pretty strong. I mean, they've done this for a few years where they've looked really solid during the regular season. Last year was a big disappointment for them against the Mets in the playoffs, but the Phillies have some pretty solid pitching and a lot of veterans, just like you mentioned, who don't need to be taught how to hit. Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, etc. It's just, are they going to show up in a 5-gamer to beat the Dodgers? I think that's going to be a great series, right?
That series is going to be great, but remember, the Dodgers, they got so many pitching, they got so many weapons, they could hit, they could run, they could do everything.
I don't know the bullpen, though.
Who wins?
LA.
In what? 5 games?
4 games.
Okay,
wow.
So if it's the pitching, who's the Dodgers' best pitcher right now? If you're the manager of that team, who do you start game 1 of any series? If you can pick any of the pitchers.
Otani or Yamamoto? Otani.
Why? Because they're throwing Blake Snell game 1. So do they think it's an easy walk in the park to beat the Reds?
I think they're gonna throw Snell because, hey, you said it. It's gonna be a walk in the park. Snell is nasty, and remember, Cincinnati, they young, they pretty good. But I don't think they can touch LA. I don't think so.
and Cincinnati doesn't hit lefties either. That's the reason why he started game 1.
That's why I
But-
use Saki.
All right, Manny, before I let you go, I have two questions for you. One, they're both funny to me. One you might not think is funny, but one you're going to think is funny. When I saw the video of you, I think it was in Australia, and the guy had the Red Sox hat on, and you went up to him and said, "Hey, you're a Red Sox fan." And he had no idea that was you. That was freaking awesome. Okay, so I don't know who told you to do that, but that was awesome.
It came out of nothing. That was awesome. We just playing around in the street. We wanted to make some content, so we wanted to make people fun, laugh. It was great. Excuse me. Nice hat. Can I ask you a question? Yes, man. Who's your favorite player? Oh, nice. What? No. Nice hat.
I haven't seen you, and I always wanted to know this. I played with you for about 6-7 weeks, and I think it was 2010.
2010.
I never saw you take a shower because every time I came off the field, you were already dressed. How the hell did you take a shower
I'm always
and get dressed that fast? It was
no. Is
impossible.
that you never?
It was
No, is that you
impossible.
never? I was in the training room all the time, getting treatment. That's why you never saw me.
No, because I would literally you would have an at bat in the bottom of the top of the ninth, and whatever would happen, and we would shake hands, win, and whatever. And I'd come
Hey,
in. And Manny was always
No,
shaking
you gotta go to
He
the
was always
training room,
there.
baby.
Oh,
You gotta go to the
he was
training
always
room.
there, but he was already dressed, and I'm like, how is he
You
dressed?
you
I just
never
got off
saw
the
me.
field.
Nah, you never saw me. I'm fast, baby.
Seriously, I was like, man, he does a car wash shower.
Well, you're not the only one going to the training room, so if you go first, then you get your treatment first before everyone else, right?
That's it, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there was a shower in the training room in Chicago. There was one shower.
You remember?
Yeah. But he was always there, no matter what happened. He was always there right when we walked in, shaking your hand. But he was already dressed. I'm like, that son of a bitch, how does he get dressed so fast?
Remember, I came from LA with an injury, so I'm always gotta go to the training room and stuff like
That's
that.
true. That's true. That's true.
You get first.
AJ, but I always wanted to tell you this. Thank you, man. The way you treat me in Chicago, it was awesome. You and Coneco, you guys was awesome.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I love playing with you. I tell people you were awesome, and I'll never
You too,
forget.
man.
We ain't gonna
Thank
talk
you.
about it. I'll never forget that one trip we had to Kansas City where we got
Hey.
delayed for like 3 hours. That was one of the most fun times I ever had with all you guys on that plane. It was one of my most fun times. So thank you for the memories.
No problem.
and I
Thank
love
you for
watching
having
play.
me, guys.
Te batea, te picha y te roba base. Tú tienes dos peloteros en uno. Un MVP bateando y un sayón pichando. Por eso es que Otani cuesta tanto. Y no solamente por lo que hace en el field, sino lo que te hace fuera del field. Su comportamiento, su enfoque.